What's going on, guys? It's your coach, friend, and mentor. Happy Tuesday morning. I've had an incredible week so far. My beautiful wife is with her family in Salt Lake City, and I'm here with the 5 kids. And when mom's away, the kids will play. We went camping on the trampoline Sunday night, slept in the motorhome last night, I'm grateful that I have my dad here helping with the kids while she's gone. But I have a message that I want to share with you guys this morning. Throughout my life, I've had the opportunity to love, grow, and serve in each of the jobs that I've been in where I've been able to excel in all areas. So I want to teach you guys 3 things today that I know will help you excel and become better on your journey through life, in moving up through your career or building a business or a company, or even being the best parent that you can possibly be. And the first one's going to be a quote. It goes something like, I can't remember who says it, but it says, duty makes us do things well, but love makes us do them beautifully. So I want you to think about that. Duty is good, but love is going to be a huge compounding aspect that's going to help you live the best life possible. So I'm going to give you guys 3 tips. I think about one time as a father of 5, I think about my kids. And as they were babies, I remember profoundly throughout the night, and even sometimes now, one of the kids will have a leg ache or shin splints, and you'll wake them up and you'll rub their leg, you'll heat up a rice pack for them, you'll do things for your children. You'll put down the things that you're doing and you'll take care of them. I mean, yesterday Malik and Puppy were running after a dart they shot out of their Nerf gun. Malik fell, bleeding out of his nose everywhere. Like, I dropped everything I did, ran outside and served him. And so did his siblings that were playing with their friends, which normally if I said, hey, would you come in and get ready for dinner? They're going to put up some objection sometime. But they saw someone in need. They saw a bigger cause and they ran to that service. So what I think about like that, whether it's you have a brand new baby, you're getting up and feeding the baby every 2 hours, or you're changing the diaper, or you're soothing the baby, whatever it is, and you would much rather be sleeping. That's the first tip that I want to share with you guys. If you're not performing well in your current job or in your business or even in your relationships, what you need to do is start asking yourself this question: who needs me more right now? So take the focus off of yourself. If you're not performing well, look around you and say, who needs me right now? So as I think about that, for me, for example, in my business, if I don't feel motivated to work today, or I don't feel motivated to make this video, I don't feel motivated to check into my group, I have to realize that first, sit down and say, okay, Scotty, who needs you right now? Think about that person, think about their needs, and then take action to love and serve in that capacity. The same thing will go if you have a vice that you're trying to overcome, whether it's smoking, maybe you have an addiction to pornography or to drugs or to alcohol, and you're just having trouble and you're thinking about that. You have to catch yourself and say, okay, who needs me right now to be the best version of myself? Whether that's your wife or your kids or your spouse, that's going to help you guys. Number 2, just a general sense of doing the right thing. Write that down. A general sense of just doing the right thing. What this means right now is people that excel in their job or their career or whatever it is, or on a baseball team or a football team, whatever it is, the people that will excel tend to have this sense of doing the right thing as one of their core values. And what that means is, let's say their team, or let's say their company, they're looking at their company and they're like, should I run? Should I go do something else? Because they're having a hard time. Or there's conflict between 2 employees and they just want to run and go do something else. Somebody that's going to break through and make a huge difference, be fulfilled with their work and have a very fulfilling life and become a high performer in their work, that person is going to look at that situation and look at it as, it would be wrong for me to lose this company or leave this company if my absence is going to hurt. So what they would do in turn, instead of that, is they would take the focus off any drama that would be there that most people engage in, and they would double down on their efforts to help other people, including their managers or their leaders, even though it requires a little bit more work and longer hours. And so they have a more sense, like a duty towards their mission. And even if that replaces short-term comfort, for example, they put more effort and energy into the duty of that mission. So number 3 is the people that are excelling and moving forward, they have this sense of, they feel called to a greater cause. They feel called to this duty. And they look at what they have in front of them, whether it's a job, a business that they have, or a relationship, as a gift and an opportunity to serve. So they realize that in that moment, how do I put this? Like, and I'll relate my career, for example, but your performance now will affect your future, but it will also, on a much bigger scale, affect the future in profound ways of other people. So, like I always say, like, if you quit something, it's usually only about you, because you're going through some sort of emotion or feeling, and you feel hurt or betrayed or lost. And so if you take it on a different level and you take that calling, you feel called to do it, you look at what you have as a gift and an opportunity, and that what you do right now, like your performance today, the way you show up today to your calling, will affect your future, will affect the person that you become in the future, the way that you act and show up today. But not only that, but it will profoundly affect the people that you are loving and serving today, and have a profound effect on their future. So when I show up today, for example, if I'm going to show up today, I have to look at, like, I have this opportunity to coach people through their health and fitness transformations and teach people how to build a business and create more financial stability in their lives. I have to look at the fact of, like, if it's hard for me today and that's all I'm focused on, and I don't feel good, or I'm tired, whatever it is, I'm only focusing on me. I'm not focusing on a bigger mission or a calling. And I'm not focusing on just showing up today and showing that integrity and showing that ability to work through hard things and to grow, which will affect, like I've said, my performance, not just now, but in the future, because of how I build myself, but it will also affect the people in the future. So that person that I show up and love on today, even if I don't feel like it, could be my friend Darren that came over last Thursday. Guys, to be honest, when Darren was going to come over, I was feeling tired, exhausted. I was like, when he first reached out and said, I'm going to come in town, I was like, I don't know. That's the time I'm usually doing this. I'm usually pretty exhausted. I've usually shut my laptop by that time. But you know what? I looked at Darren and I said, hey, if I can help Darren lose this weight where he's at 400 and close to 430 pounds, I can help serve him and love him and give the encouragement to him, because that's not going to affect me personally in the future. But it can dramatically and in profound ways affect the future of Darren and his daughter and his wife if I can love and serve him, breathe that belief into him, and start him on the journey to creating habits that's going to transform his life to where he can get to his goal of being around 200 pounds and losing 230 pounds. So you got to look at everything. If you want to be a high performer, you want to do more in your life, and become that person that stands out as doing more, you have to know that you're called to do it and use your gifts and look at every day as an opportunity to serve. So guys, remember those three things. It's like changing a baby's diaper at night. You have to have the ability. If don't want to perform well, you're not feeling like performing well, ask yourself, who needs me more right now? Next, number 2, have a sense of just doing the right thing. And number 3, look at every single day as you are called to do it. You have this gift and this opportunity to serve, and that what you do today will profoundly affect your future and the future of others. I love you guys. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I'm here to help teach you guys how to live a healthier, more fulfilling life. Love you guys. Peace.